Yo, what's going on? Just almost spilled coffee all over myself. You know the thing when you're like taking a sip out of a drink that has the sippy sort of lid and you miss your mouth by like a little bit and you almost just drench yourself in whatever you're trying to drink? That just happened to me. Like almost. Didn't actually happen, but it came close. Like there was a future. If you could see, like map out the futures, that'd be one of them. Bunk. There's also a possible future to become president. Well, the bar's gotten pretty low. I think I got a good shot. I think we've entered an age, and people might disagree with this. I think we've entered an age where like most popular politicians now are gonna come from reality television. I just straight up think that. I think we're gonna get Stephen A. Smith on the DNC ticket in like 4 years. And I just think that's where we're heading, bro. I just think that's how it is. I just think being like really loud and kind of funny is the ultimate, you know, people like the marketing. So what do you guys got going on? Do you guys have like, I don't know, stuff? Do you guys like, you know, when I turn the stream off, do you guys do other things? Like play tennis or something? Like basketball? Gonna be cleaning the garage out for a coming storm? Jesus Christ. Holy shit, man. Well, stay safe, brother. It's a stormy time, it is. It's a stormy time. Oh, let me get to the game. Let me hop on the game real quick. There we go. How's it going? It's me. I'm on the game. I'm going to banter for like a few more minutes and see who filters in, but, you know, we'll see. Trying to think of how to make a Pokemon laboratory in Cobblemon. I feel like it's a pretty reasonable task. I feel like that, you know, you can do that with the blocks. With the blocks available to you. I feel like that's doable. Maybe I'm over or underestimating how difficult it would be, but it doesn't sound that bad. It doesn't sound like one of those fucking insane builds where you need the entire structural integrity of the build built out, like all the framework and scaffolding, and then you sort of fill it in with blocks. How do I pull it together and make it unique? That's a good point. Because, like, those buildings in the games, they're notoriously not unique. Why the fuck am I getting 3 ads in a row? Hey, the Angry Clam, thanks for giving me, like, 3 cents of ad revenue just now, man. That's all right. You're contributing to a good cause. You're contributing to a great cause. I want you to know that. Doofus stream? Well, I don't know if I'd go that far, but... don't know if I'd say doofus. I don't know if I'd use as strong words as doofus. Maybe like... No, I guess that... I guess that tracks. As a descriptor, it seems like a pretty good... It's... Whatever. What are you going to do? Anyways, we're playing Pocket today. Not Pocket. Excuse me. We're playing TCG Live today. The climb continues. The new account free to play to Master Ball climb continues. We're in the Diglett rank. I'm going to start out with something a little different than Sharpedo. And we're going with Meganium. We're bringing Meganium back. I can't run Fortress anymore because that MF got banned. They put a hit out on him. How's post-rotation treating you? Brother, the fact that I can't... And I'm just going to put this out there. The fact that I can't Fortress explode in my games anymore makes me a little sad. I really thought Fortress was fucking hilarious. I thought he was like the funniest card. And now he's just gone. And he's never coming back. And he's never, ever coming back. So now I have to use Meganium Ogerpon. And Venusaur. And that's the whole thing. I don't even know how the fuck half of them work. I just looked up a guide on like the .gg. So we're going to figure this out together. Let's fucking roll, dude. Catch me on the big screen. I feel like being on the big screen's a little overrated, don't you think? Like in 2026, is anybody like, yeah, I want to be on the big screen? Like a movie, like I'm talking like a movie cinema screen. You're on the little screen? That's fucking vile, bro. Did you have to go there? You on the iPod Nano screen. Okay, alright. Markiplier can get it. Well, Markiplier is a different animal because he went from the little screen to the big screen and was wildly successful both times. Yeah, I think you just lead with the pawn. It's going to take me a second to sort of understand how this works. How any of this works. And I'm just keeping it so a hundo. Oh, I could have led with Celebi, actually. Maybe lead with Celebi in hindsight. I don't know. That's a question for the future. Just got to get through the little screen. Oh, it's the Dreepy. Okay, look. He's playing the best deck in the game, I'm pretty sure. And we just have to start with that. We're in quick ball, bro. Like, he's got 3 of them things already. Do you think it's a cruel world that we live in? Because I think it's a cruel, cold, mechanical world. I just do. I'm going to Pokepad. Let's get a fucking creature on the board, huh? Throw Bulbasaur in. We throw the bulb in. Get crazy and get a little bulb action. We can Teal Dance too. This gives us a little free energy gen and then also card gen. And we have a bug catching set. Whoa, whoa! You prized all the Chikoritas? That's not true. If that was true, I would know about it. Right? Right? I would know about it if that happens. Oh, we ramp soon. The shrug emoji. Brother, I'm shrugging every day of my life. What's good, y'all? The Avocado Brothers. What's up? Might be wrong, but that's what I saw. I don't want to think about that right now. I don't want to think about every single possible enabling of this entire deck, like the entire carry. I don't want to think about all of them being in the fucking prize card pile. I mean, I guess we can lock in and get Ogerpon. It's not really like his shtick. I don't want to do my homework. Dude, putting off homework, it's crazy, and I'm realizing this now as I'm like entering the working world for the first time, like the white collar working world. That feeling never changes, dude. I have tasks, so I'm a journalist, right? So I have tasks to write things by a specific due date, and I still don't want to do them. I'm still like dreading it. I still like every time I have an assignment, I'm like, oh my god, can I just like do this in a week? You know, like the feeling never leaves. The feeling of I gotta do my homework, it never ends. The circus always goes on, and you're always the ringleader. It's okay, Dragapult will ruin your day. I don't need help doing that. I don't need Dragapult to help me ruin my day. They come like that naturally when I wake up. Dragapult is a good matchup and everything. That's why I vow to never play it. I think that's an honorable take. I don't play Dragapult either. And not only that, and this is sort of a little something about me. I'm what I would call a pick-me gamer, okay? I'm somebody who's always Never, ever going to play the top tier thing in a video game ever. And a part of it, I'm like, not sure. A part of it is out of respect for my opponent. But the bigger part of it is that, honestly, I just like to be different. I'm going to keep it so a hundo. It feels good to be different. And it feels good to beat a guy who's running the top tier thing with a lower tier thing. It's just very satisfying. It's a selfish goal. I'm not doing it to make the world a better place. I'm not playing like shitty decks and characters to make the world a better place. I'm playing it because it gives me like a pick-me sense of satisfaction. You know what I mean? That's where it begins and ends. He just Dragon Balled out. Do you think this guy should die? Comment below if this guy who's playing Dragapult and just... Wait, this is kind of a nice... Let me think about this. I definitely, obviously, want to steal that thing. I'll throw the Gigas down, too. We'll throw the gig economy down. It's really tempting to fucking build this guy up in the background. I'm not going to lie to you. What's Fennel do again? Nothing useful at the moment. Nothing, like, particularly useful. Well, I'm going to try and do this. I think this is the play I go for. It's a little bit aggressive, and maybe I shouldn't do... Oh, I need 2 retreat. I didn't know he was 2 retreat. Oh, I should just put it on the fucking Gigas, bro. Oh, fuck. I hate my life. I just do. Okay? I mean, I can bind to that thing. But it's not like a good bind. In fact, I would argue it's a bad bind. Personally, I'm going to avoid doing homework and lay in my bed. I think that's a good attitude. Dude, the amount of times I've avoided doing homework to do anything else, I feel like it's pretty impressive. But the thing is, too... I always lock in at like the last 2 hours and get it done. As long as you know you can buzzer beater that shit in, if you have that capability in your... I don't know if decision making is the right word. If it's something you can like stir yourself to do, you can procrastinate however long you want. If anyone cares, my bar shift sucked this morning. The Angry Clam. Your mod shift today could always be worse. Okay. Could always, you know what I'm saying? It could always be worse modding the Hey It's Max. You got Dustnor up. He's got Hilda. I mean, I think I'm just fucked here. I'm trying to find a silver lining, but I can't find one. He's got like 1,000,000 Dragapults. He's got Dusknor, who does stuff that I think I don't really remember, but I think it's important. He does whatever that is, I guess. Holy smokes. I'll take the prize card, but at what cost, man? He's better turn the whole bench into a custom morgue just for him to walk through. And he's going to bring like a GoPro with him, and he's going to do a vlog, and he's going to upload it to his YouTube channel. And that's a terrible fate for all of us. And what's worse is, well, we can't one-tap Ogerpon, all right? Because I can just Fennel that. Get a heal going. Get a nano going. I can bug catcher too, which is pretty valuable. Oh, okay. Well, I thought it was valuable. It's not really that valuable. I was hoping I'd find an energy with it. Not the case. Maybe with this draw power, though? No. Shit. Okay, well, I'm kind of bricking my balls off here. If I had a Chikorita on me, maybe this is a little bit more doable. It's just without the Chikorita, it's just not. Okay? Holy, all of them are prize, dude. All prize cards, man. What the hell? Fez on that thing? Well, look, I'm gonna Fez on that thing. But if I'm just being honest, I'd like my odds. I can't fucking believe all the Chikoritas were prize carded, bro. I can't. That is fucking crazy. I mean, I can do 210 to him. Just doesn't really matter a whole lot. And the reason I say that it doesn't really matter a whole lot is because he could do a bunch of damage to me next turn with this Dragapult who's still alive. And then he could just build the other one up in the meantime. He doesn't even have to worry about it. So I think unless I can miraculously pull one of my Chikorita from the prize card machine, from the pinball machine, I don't like my odds. I actually hate my odds, believe it or not. Just try to play a new deck, maybe after a few games. Maybe after a few games, but I'm going to give it the old English, the old college try for a couple. Gotta go move my car. Godspeed, the Angry Clam. Godspeed, Angry Clam. Oh, well, this fucking blows, dude. Can I just be honest? This kind of blows. Meganium Venusaur is a cool concept against Dragapult. It's cool if any of the Chikoritas aren't in the prize. You know what it's cool if a single Chikorita isn't in the fucking prize pile. But all of them are there. I mean, well, look, maybe I can find one. I can at least kill him this turn. One of these has to be Chikorita, bro. One of them. It's the last 3 cards, man. The only 3 prize cards are all Chikorita. They're all in there. I'm fucking going to jump off something really tall or really soon. Okay? I'm going to jump off a building so fucking big. And you just go boss orders and end the game. And he's just going to boss orders and end the game. Well, look. Let's just keep it a stack. I wasn't winning that anyway. If I had a Chikorita somewhere, like, I probably could have won it. But it's just not to be. Some games you have to realize you're rolled and smoked. At the tip-off. And it just happens like that. It is what it is. But 0-2 just isn't me. Thanks for the match. Fuck that guy. For no reason other than the fact that he won and that he played Dragapult while doing it. All right, let me, like... I have 3 Chikoritas? And none of them... I thought I only had 2, and that's why they not fucking all 3 of them were in there, and they were the only Universe telling me you're on 4? I might have to run 4, bro. Hold on, let me open this loot crate. Hashtag a loot kit! Ooh, that's a cute card. Oh, and a full art Meowth, too. And a Hawk, too. That's kind of beast. Hold on. We might have to put that... We just shove that in the old deck there. We might have to cram that in the old deck, huh? Instead of this other Meowth. Get the full art in. Just revives an aura. I'm going to try one more match with 3 Chikoritas because surely that can't happen a million times, right? Like, surely... Okay, let me gamble a little bit more. I forgot I pressed that. Let me just do a little more gambling as a treat, huh? Alright, well, it sucked. That pack sucked too, bro. Alright, if it works you don't succeed, queue until you win a match. I'm gonna queue... And I'm going to queue Holy Snorlax Enjoyer. I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at a fit matcher. You know what I'm saying? We have the same taste in apparel, the same taste in vibe. And I think that counts for something. You tried Team Rocket Onskro? I have not. I've played against it a couple times. But have not tried it. Double Ogerpon? Or no, just single Ogerpon. Excuse me. It's really fun. It could be a video. It could be a Bubblegum Fart Pro. It could be a video. Hold on. Big Mulligan energy. Jesus, any day now, buddy. I know I said the fit was cool, but like this is... It took a minute to set that up. And we got double energy going too, by the way. This is a good start, I feel like. I don't know what any of this does. I don't know what the Tarantula does. I don't know what Mimikyu does, really. It looks like it's Team Rocket adjacent. They both got the Team Rocket prefix. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. Sure, Team Rocket is often known for debauchery and criminal intent. But that's for future Max to worry about. You guys don't think all the Chikorritas are in the prize card section again, dude? There's no way. There's no way the game would do that to me. I'm gonna Ultra Ball and find out. I just am. I just am. Thank you. Are y'all full gripping the gas pedal? Don't lump me into this. Don't y'all like I'm part of this. I drive with shoes on, bro. I'll tell you that right now. Unless you're like the beach or something, then I think it's a bit of a different scenario. But generally speaking, I've got mostly tennis shoes, occasionally like a boot. And very rarely a boat shoe or a loafer. And they all drive the same to me, except like a boot. It feels kind of weird. So this is Spite Ops, huh? So, well, this is Spite Ops, huh? Should we start bringing well back into 2026? Just as sort of a nefarious greeting for other people. Takedown! I'm gonna take this dude down right now, bro. I'm gonna tell you that. Get Celebi in here too. Fuck it, let's get crazy. And I have a Lily I can throw. Which gives me an energy. And that does matter. I'm going to play the old Celebi. I'm going to play the old Forest. Thanks for the thumbs up. I don't know if my webcam covered that or not, but that's fucking funny that they have like the emote reaction shot. What does this do? Once during your turn, you place Pokemon from your hand. You may use the ability to check for supporter card, reveal it, and put it in your hand, then shuffle your deck. Yeah, fuck it. Let's get crazy. Throw the boss. The Bosch. Can't go wrong with multiple. Multiple bosses. Unless you're, like, working under the multiple bosses, in which case, I guess you just pit them against each other until one of them promotes you, right? That would be the idea, generally speaking. Thumbs up emote is so passive-aggressive. Well, I'd be mad, too, if my Tarantula just got axed. And a prize card is in the bank. Bayleaf? I like that prize card. I do like that prize card. I do like that prize card. Contrary to popular belief, I enjoy an occasional prize card as a treat. He's got the gold Night Stretcher. How much do you think that card is in real life? Dude, sometimes I'll see a card in this game and I'll be like, oh, I wonder how much that costs in real life. And then it always reminds me to, like, never play the game in real life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll look at a big full art, and it's beautiful art. Don't get it twisted. But I'll think about it, and I'm like, that's probably a guy's yearly salary in real life to buy that card. And it turns me off a little bit. Dude, speaking of Pokemon cards being outrageously priced and scalped, I was at the airport because I was going to Denver. And both airports, whatever the Denver airport's called, and then O'Hare, which I fly out of, both of them had Pokemon card vending machines where you could just, like, rip Pokemon card packs in the airport. You can just rip them straight up in the airport. Like, you leave your terminal, and you can throw in, like, cash to rip packs in between your flights, like during your layover. And the worst part is, dude, and this is where it gets ugly, is that all the packs are like $25 minimum for like a single pack of poke. Like 5 fucking pieces of cardboard. 25 buckaroos. Is that not the most absurd shit you've ever seen in your life? And you know the fucked up part is I was like tempted to roll. I'm not gonna like, you kill me. Fuck this game. That's fine. We'll figure something out. Probably nothing good, but something. I do have a night stretcher too. Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna throw Celebi up. Throw the old dog up front. I don't have any draw. I can night stretcher this actually, which matters. Which does matter, and I'm not kidding. Just because I need to traverse time, like, instantly, bro. Give Meganium. The issue is I still just have no fucking energy. Like, actually no energy at all. And that does bug me. It just bugs me. Because with no energy, I can't ramp the old Meganium. And with no ramping, life just sucks. Remember buying a pack cost $3.50? Those are the days, man. Remember back when you could go to Target as a kid and you could just buy a pack? Like, you could just beg your parents to buy you a pack for $3.50 and they would do it. Nowadays, like, the shelves are just bare no matter where you go, no matter when you go. He's throwing Mimikyu in that thing. And he's just throwing me out in that thing, too, which is an even scarier prospect. Now he's throwing Spite Ops back in. Holy shit. Dude, he's churning so hard. I have no answer. Because I can't get Meganium online, I have no answer. Look, it'd be awesome to use it. I just can't. I just can't. There's just not enough energy in the planet for me to be able to use this card. Boss Mewtwo to stall? I don't know if that really does anything. Like, he kind of just one-taps my whole MF squad. I'll do it, but I don't know if it makes much of a diff here. Maybe we get a transfer. I mean, it really just... Whoop. Whoop, that's not... Can I, like, go back? I didn't think that's how that worked. There we go. Okay. Well, I really just need an energy. I mean, it's just how it begins and ends. And if I don't find one... I mean, it's probably GG anyway. But if I don't find one, it's really GG. He's getting the factory in. He said we're getting the Mimikyus and the Spite Ops into the sweatshops. We're turning the Team Rocket factory into a textile mill. And we're putting the Spite Ops to work, and they're making garments. Which Pokemon do you guys think would be the best exploited worker? Which Pokemon do you guys think would lay down the most amount of product in a sweatshop? I feel like Spite Ops has to be up there. I mean, he's got 1,000,000 hands. He's got webbing, so if you needed him to make a bunch of clothes, he can produce the material for you. I just feel like that's a pretty good bet. The baby Pokemon. What do you think Igglybuff is getting in the sweatshops? Do you think, well, is it because like you can raise the baby Pokemon and indoctrinate them into the sweatshop at a young age and they just think that this is normal? Is that what you mean? Because that I can kind of agree with. Tyrogue. Tyrogue is crazy. Hold on, we got a bug catching shit. Bang. Just give me 2 energy, please. How much does it do? Not enough. Kind of a day late and $1 short here, to be honest. Is there anything I can boss that makes it? I mean, bossing either of the spiders doesn't really make the difference. Went to the forest back in, just for vibes. Cubone can make a living after its mom died. Please, can we put Smoochum to work? Please, can we put Smoochum? Why do you want to put Smoochum to work so bad, man? What's the just to get it out of the out of the decks? Or well, I think this guy just waxes me. The good news is he can't boss me. The bad news is it doesn't matter. Because, like, fuck am I going to do? Sit here menacingly and watch? I guess so, but it's not ideal. His Mewtwo should just whoop me. Spank me. Both cheeks. Red as can be. The Team Rocket's factory's working, too. I mean, them Spidops' brother, they're putting it together. They're putting together, like, toys for more privileged children. They're putting together Poké dolls for the cool Pokemon that are live in Kalos at like a high rise. All right, well I think I just concede this by next turn regardless. But we'll see. Maybe he ends it. He's using the Erasure Ball. I don't know what that does. Okay, it does a lot, but not enough, and I'm gonna say that. Now here's where it gets really ugly. Okay. Oh, you know what I could have done is I could have put the energy on the Teal Mask Ogerpon and then drew cards and then whatever. It doesn't matter at this point in the game, but we know for the future that that's what you're supposed to do. Anyway, I get how this deck is supposed to work. It's just holy fuck, it takes forever. And I'm bricking my shit off crazy style. There's the Fennel. The Fennel would have been nice a turn ago. But I think this just one-taps me. I'm going to concede that thing. Well, hold on. What does this do again? 30 for each Team Rocket? I mean, yeah, I'm just cooked. I mean, I'm just going to concede now, and we can all save ourselves like a couple minutes. Look. Wait in the shadows and strike under a full moon. What the fuck were they thinking? What was the intern thinking when he wrote that line? What did the intern think? Did he think that was hard? Did he think that was a banger? Okay. Could try Mega Lucario. I could. And I might. But I'm going to try and win one match with this fucking thing. I'm going to try and win a single match with this thing. I fuck with that intern. One of us can, I guess. I can win. If I can win one match with Meganium, then we can switch. Bleh. If I can win one match with Meganium, we can switch decks. Maybe I'll even throw Sharpedo back in, and we can all just be like happy and chill. You know what I mean? We can all go back to like holding hands under a giant rainbow, and there's a pot of gold in the middle, and we can ride off into the sunset. Having said that, kind of an ugly start. And I think that's fair to say. Having to lead with Chikorita, I don't love. Having no energy in the starting hand, also don't love. Maybe the mulligan saves me, though. Let's think of the positives. Maybe I get an energy off the mully. Is that possible? What do you think? Ogerpon? Well, that would have been nice like a fucking turn ago, huh? Might be cooked. Well, let's see, man. Let's see. Oh! I'm gonna teal dance now. Just shove this energy on. I just want cards, man. The Fez? Throw him down. Fuck it. Throw him. Boss fit switch. We can throw me out in here. And then get some card gen going. Get Lily in the hand. Get the doctor in, dude. And I can switch around. Throw the pawn in the building. And then end turn. What is this deck, bro? I'm not gonna lie to you. I looked up, like, good Meganium deck. And this one was the one that plays the highest in, like, a regional or whatever. So, like, it has to have some... It has to be kind of good. It's got to be a pilot problem. You know what I mean? I just don't... I'm not good enough at the game to understand why it's a pilot problem. But it has to be, like, some guy who knew what he was talking about had to have made this. And then played it in a tournament. Oh, this cooks? I don't know. It's about the opponent. Okay, I see. Salvatore? Dude, who is this guy? They just mogging all over me for no. He just showed up to mog and then left. All right, what the fuck is this, man? Doesn't let you evolve, huh? Well, that's cringe. Well, that's a little bit cringe. Well, I do have a Lily at least, and this should give me some energy. Dude, what is this fucking game? What is this fucking game actually? No energy? 0. I got to draw 8 cards, and none of them are energies. There's 11 energy in this deck. Not a single one. Not a single one, bro. Search your deck for doesn't have a rule box. Okay, well, this fucking stinks. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's an ugly state of affairs, man. I mean, I can Lily again next turn, maybe, if I find one. I can Ultra Ball this. Throw this Bayleaf out. The thing is, it doesn't matter, though. I can't evolve, dude. I can't evolve, so, like... just doesn't really, like... We have the other Meowth. Hold on. We have the other Meowth, and maybe that saves everything. Maybe he saves the city with a second Lily. Do you think it's possible? It could be possible. It could be possible. That's all I'm going to say. This game really wants you to lose, brother. No kidding. This is just ugly, bro. This is just really ugly right now. I'm going to end turn for now. I think there's an argument to throw one of the Meowths into the active. But I don't see it. Celos, what's good? You continue to stream at such an inconvenient time for commuters. That's fair. I'm an inconvenient guy. Dude, this Clefairy card, literally, you know how I was saying earlier, like, I bet this card costs, like, $1,000. This card's got a cost of fucking mint. There might not be enough gold bricks under Wall Street to pay for that card. You know what I mean? 175. You know what? Not as bad as I was thinking. I was thinking like at least 4 or 5 hundo. You stream on specifically the days I work almost every time. My fault. I promise I don't have access to your schedule, and I'm not doing it on purpose. It's like that I can promise you. No, there's Venusaur. Still can't use him. We can throw the Vitality Forest up. Just so I don't draw it after this other Lily that I pop. Holy shit, energy. This is what it's all about. This is what I was waiting for. Let's get a bug catching set going too. Just for good vibes and aura. And the next turn, if he doesn't change up the stadium, which I'm hoping he doesn't. Oh, wait, I don't have any of my Chikorita stuff any. Okay. Oh. Shit. Look. I can at least kill this guy. And I get a prize card, which can maybe change the fortunes. Ivysaur, that actually does kind of change the fortune. I'm not going to lie. And I have another Forest of Vitality, even if he does change the stadium. So we're not... All hope is not lost, dude. Some of it's lost. But all of it? Nah. Well, technically, nah. Got my Final Fantasy Fan Fest merch today. Sellers, what kind of merch is it? Can I ask? And also, follow-up question to that question. When you're looking for merch, for whatever fandom, what item do you go for specifically? Do you go for like a t-shirt, a hat, stuffed animal, plushie? Like, where do you fall on that line? Because I've been a t-shirt guy my whole life, but I think I'm starting to move away from the t-shirt thing. Don't tell him he's gonna try and monetize. Who do you think would buy Hey It's Max live merch? No one. It'd be the most unprofitable venture ever. Who would buy that shit? I'd be like 3 people maybe. Like, you want to burn money on a giant pyre? You like, you might as well just get the kerosene in the match. You don't need me to start a custom ink shop. Oh, he just nuked my shit. He simply nuked my shit. And that does suck. It does. I'm just going to be honest. It does suck a little bit. I'm going to sack a Meowth here. I think you have to. They throw... ooh. Here's what I'm going to do. We can evolve this guy. God, I have no Evos. I'm one of these. What's in the discard? Is it worth a... Is it worth a Max Rod? I'm thinking about it. I'm going to flip the script, though, first. Before we do anything too crazy. Oh, now it's definitely worth a Max Rod. Now it is absolutely worth a Max Rod, bro. Because I can throw all this shit in my hand. At least I think, yeah, it's in my hand. Perfect. Perfect. I can Teal Dance. Now, there's a kind of a condition I need to... Oh, wait, this Ultra Ball is fucking gigantic, bro. Wait, this Ultra Ball is fat as shit. And the reason this Ultra Ball is fat as shit... Like, obese. Like, it needs a scooter in the grocery store, this Ultra Ball. Because it gets me a Venusaur. And Venusaur enables a lot of energy shuffling and getting the energy onto old Meganium in time. Let's get a transfer going, too. It's me, the new foreign exchange student. And I'm paying tribute to the most popular kid in the class and giving him an energy. The issue is, and this is a big issue, and I don't want to undersell it. He's had so much time to set up. He's had so much time to set up. Like, he's got Dusknoirs, Duskulls, free retreat at the drop of a hat. He's kind of got the whole works. And worse yet, he's going to be pretty much a match point here once he kills his Meowth, who's just buying time in the active. So it might be too little too late, but at least it's something at all, which is an improvement from, like, the last 2 matches, right? Like, the last 2 matches, just been drawing dead start to finish. Now, suddenly, something can maybe happen a little bit. What does this do? What is the giant flower? Okay, so he just gets to swap no matter... Okay, that's a crazy fucking ability, by the way. Oh my god, that is evil, dude! The fact that he hits the heads on it, too, disgusting. Just disgusting. Okay, so greater question. Do I just fucking lose now? Does he have a way to kill me imminently? I don't think imminently. I think it's going to take him a turn, right? Oh my god, no way. That might kill. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 120, 40, 60, 80, 200. I don't think... No, it doesn't kill me. But it really comes close. Like, very close. Okay. $6 off at Jet's Pizza right now. Dude, that's how fucking big back I am. I'm getting DoorDash coupons. I haven't even used DoorDash. I'm getting DoorDash coupons in my notifications, man. I haven't even used DoorDash in like years. It's been moons. It's been many moons since I've used DoorDash, and they're still barking up the tree. They know I'm weak, low-key. They know I'll bite. Literally, I'll take a bite at anything. Yesterday I was given a Papa John's sandwich. That's not a real thing, is it? Do you mean Jimmy John's? Like Papa John, do they do sandwiches at the Papas? You mean like a different John, right? No Papa John's? We're dead ass. Oh, okay. They're coming out later in the... What the fuck? Okay, Papa. Damn. I didn't know Papa had that sort of motion. And furthermore, I didn't know the Angry Clam had that sort of motion. I didn't know you had the motion to get OG Papa John's releases. Oh, the lone... Oh, it was Lonely 58. Sorry, the blue... I looked at the blue text and I got confused. I'm not gonna lie. I just saw blue text from afar and I was like, oh, it's Angry Clam type in. Hold on, he's nuking everything. Lonely 58's got motion. Angry Clam, notorious for having none. Oh no, he's killing fucking Meganium this turn. That's fucked, yo. Oh no, he's killing Meowth. That's right. It's a call. Sometimes they give us a whole pizza. What's your pizza topping order, Lonely 58? As a pizza consumer, where do you stand? Lumio City? Fuck that mean. What is Lumio City? Once during each player's turn, that player may search their deck for basic Pokemon and put it onto their bench. Okay. He's just going to become the Duskull generator. He's just going to go bench sniping for sport. And I'm the sport. I don't like being the sport. It's going to do a mean 180, by the way. Hold on, wait. The system is in motion, okay? The system is kind of in motion. Firstly, I'm going to Fez. I'm going to flip the script. Because having cards is neat. Okay? It's neat. We're going to throw an energy on Meganium. I'm going to Fennel as well. Just to get a little of that health back. Just to get a little of my lick back. And I can Teal Dance. On both these ponds. It's a literal Ponzi scheme, but it's just Ogre Pond scheming, right? And then I can move that shit. We can get a transfer on this guy. And from this guy onto the old Meganium. Onto the old Ball and Chainium. I'll throw Shuckle in the hand too, just in case I have the space to put him down. Although if I do have the space to put him down, I'd probably lose the game. But we're going to ignore that for now. And I'm going to just nuke. And we power through the confusion too, which is massive. Just a massive power. And that puts me at match point. He's kind of also a match point, but I'm ignoring that for the time being because I want to. And here comes the old Latios. The question is, what happens now, right? That's the big question. Can he find a way to kill me within the next turn or two? He probably can. It's possible. Usually go for Italian sausage and black olives, maybe mushroom. I'm such a mushroom stan on a pizza. I just am. You throw me some mushrooms and some Italian sausage on a piping hot za, I mean, it's going to be heat every time. All right, so this confusion is really annoying. The confusion here is really annoying because it makes me have a 50-50 chance of just dead-ass losing. But what I can do is I can retreat, which should, in theory, clear the status. I don't know if that's how that works in this game, but we're going to find out. And then I can Teal Dance the old Ogre Pawn. Oh, when we get a concede. Oh! Dude, when this deck comes together, it's pretty fun. And then they have to get a Raspberry for the burn, which is also fun. Hold on, rank up moment. We're in Cutie Fly mode. I gotta get the Pokeball today. I just got to. Wait, maybe not. I mean, it's actually kind of far. Maybe Snom, actually. Maybe we just try and get to the Snom rank. Holy W, many people are saying this. Let me do some gambling to detox, to unwind. Whoa! How much do you think this card is in real life? Maybe a hundo. I like to just appraise, man. I like to look at Pokemon cards and appraise. Hawaiian ham all day is a crazy take to me. I think that's one of the weaker pizza meats, and I'll stand on that, I think. But I'm also just so Italian sausage pilled that it ruins the other pizza meats for me. The normal Meowth EX is like $10 right now. Surely that falls in like a month, right? Like, that's just, this expansion just came out, and there's not enough Meowths in production yet, because it's used in every deck, but eventually the supply will catch up, right? Like that, eventually the supply catches up. I have to assume. Italian sausage is so yummy. Also my favorite pasta meat. But I'm just a huge slut for sausage. Because listen, man, the amount of seasoning you get in a dish from any ethnicity, any cuisine of sausage is just so, it's cheating. It's like cheating, but cooking, and it's cheating at the same time. You just get so much seasoning and you get so much flavor out of it. It's so broken. Like, compared to a fucking plain meat, like a plain ground beef or something, it's just not even comparable, like in a pasta or a pizza. I'm just a huge slut. All right, Angry Clan. Okay. My opponent's going first, so do I kill myself now or after the match? What are we starting with? An Ogre Pawn and an Energy? I think I go Ogre Pawn. I think I do. Just to get some pressure cooking. Especially since I only have one energy. If I had two energy, I would start with Celebi. But because I only have one, I think I start Ogerpon there. Use an Enzora guy. This deck fucks me up every time I play against it, and I imagine that today will be something similar. I'm just keeping it a buck. Every time I play against the Enzora, it's just like actual hell world. In the nicest way possible, it's actual hell world. They always find like Reshiram instantly and they just start nuking me. They just start blowing atomic bombs all up on my shit. But I do have an Ultra Ball to find Meowth. Oh, wait, I don't even need to... Don't even need to find it. We play Chikorita. Bang. I Teal Dance here, too. Bang. Finds me another Ultra Ball. Can't really use both of them, though, is the bad news. But I can... do this. Which does allow me, this Ultra Ball, it does allow me to find, not you, you, the Bayleaf. And then, I think I Forest, and then I Lily. In that order. And the Meowth find is kind of crazy too, ain't it? Just a free trainer? Who says no? Not me, I'll tell you that. Get a boss in. Let's let the doctor in, bro. Now the question is... No, I think I know what I want to do. I'm going to put this on Chikorita here. And the next turn, Vograpon is alive, and it's worth trying to gun Zora down. Then you add double energy on Ogerpon, but I think I'm going to wait until that occurs. We need more information. We need technology, okay? We need to do to the computer what Patrick did to the computer that one time when he just slammed the shit out of it. Do you guys also slam the shit out of your computer whenever you have even a mild technical issue? Oh, that's a big hand. That's a big Cyrano, bro. He's just going to get Zoroark in for free now, and it's going to do a bunch of damage, and it's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly. He's going to find a bunch of cards. He's going to be able to hit like a truck. And I just have to sit there and watch like I'm in the cuck chair. And Zoroark is just hooping. I don't think he has anything to abuse the Night Joker thing yet, though, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, not yet, which is good news. It is. Other Ogerpon, kind of also good news. I think I get aggro here. Yeah, I think I get aggro. And we Teal Dance 1 for the 1 on the pawn. Oh, this is gnarly. We get the full Evo pretty much just in the door. I'm going to just ramp it all on the pawn. Because even if this Ogerpon dies, I can find energy to load on Meganium with the giant fishing rod. Oh, this is big. Wait, I kind of like my card gen here. Am I crazy? Wait, I kind of like my card gen here. And I have the other Ogerpon. I'm Teal Dancing twice. Because Venusaur can just move all that energy from these two pawns onto the old Meganium. Not to be confused with the young Meganium or the new Meganium. This is the old Meganium. Let's get a transfer going. Let's like wire some money over. I'll even bug catching set. Fuck it. Probably should have got to energy, but whatever. I'm not worrying about that right now. I got bills to pay. What I am going to worry about is just how hard I'm going to nuke this guy. I worry for his safety, not mine. I worry for his safety in this scenario. 2 prize cards on the... Oh, my God. We're just churning right now. Business is fucking booming, brother. Butter is being churned in real time. The whole Venusaur's up. The whole Meganium's up. It's just we're eating good. We're eating fucking gourmet. And he's eating instant ramen. Hopefully it stays that way. You never know. I do have a boss, though. What does Ends PP up do? Gives him a bunch of energy. Well, I can just boss it next turn. As long as he doesn't have a method. Ew. Ew! Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo! Waddy, what's good, dog? How's life? Can I ask? Or is that too personal? How's life in Waddy's world going? Okay, I think I just nuke him here. He's going to be pissed to high heaven when I, well, when I put an energy on Meowth. And then retreat into Meganium. And then get a Teal Dance going. I mean... It's not going to be pretty for him. I can boss the Zoro in. Do 700 fucking damage to it. And then I think he's really going to have trouble coming back. I'm not going to say it's in the bag, because all I need to do is find another Zorua and get it built up, and then things change. But, you know, it's going to be hard for him. Got a killer job offer today? Brother? Hell yeah. Say what you will about Waddy, but you can't say that he doesn't eat good. You can't say that he doesn't eat good, bro. I'm not going to lie. Can't believe you thought I would cheat on Domino's or Papa John's. Who wouldn't? Well, I like Domino's more than Papa John's, but it's not like... You don't need to be monogamous with the Papa. Or monogamous with Domino's. Neither of them are good enough for to warrant that, dude. No, if it was Little Caesars, I'm open to being monogamous with Little C. But the other chains, nah. Nah. I do want to shuffle my energy around this smidge. Just in case Meganium gets waxed. And then I'm gonna, I think I just need to hit here, honestly, for 270. If I had a boss's orders, I would use it. Unfortunately, I don't. So he's gonna be able to get a hit off here. And that's unnerving. But I think even if this Meganium falls, I mean, Ogerpon is there to pick up the slack a little bit. And I don't think... I'd have to fumble so bad to lose this, I think. Which is possible. I mean, I fumble all the time. It's sort of what I'm known for. In fact, you could even argue it's my fucking calling card. This is fumbling. But, look, who knows? Who knows? It's a long game still. Anything can happen in TCG Live. Papa J's is mediocre, save for their garlic dip. That's just facts. It just is. Papa John's without the garlic dip is, and I think I can comfortably say this, like frozen pizza tier. Like upper frozen pizza tier food. You should not tell the girls in the pub that people call you the fumbler. Well, they would laugh at me no matter what I did. I'd get laughed out the room saying, hi, how's it going? You know what I mean? So if I go up to them and say I'm the fumbler, like, I don't think it makes much of a difference. Like, the reaction from, hey, I'm Max, would be the same as, hey, they call me the fumbler, by the way. It's just like, they glance up, and then glance back down, and then walk away. That's just how it is. Hold on, what does he do here? Surely he doesn't... Yeah, I was gonna say, surely he doesn't kill me. I'm a little stuck, though. But I don't think I'm so stuck that it's a problem. And the reason I say this is because I can move 1 gazillion energy on the old Venusaur to retreat him. And here comes Meganium, who kills and ends the game. Wrap that shit up like a present, bro. Or I guess it's, what is it, March? Wrap that up like an Easter basket, I guess. All right, 2 wins in a row. They said it couldn't be done. They said it was impossible. But listen, we always find a way around here. Usually they say we always find a way in relation to fumbling, but sometimes you get a win out of it. Level 14. How many big booms we get for level 14? Dude, I'm so close to a rank up. I'm so close to a rank up, man. I can taste it. Let me do some gambling first, and we can all think about how close we are to a rank up, okay? All of us together. All right, now that we're done thinking, that's our allotted thinking time for the day. I hope everybody had a good time. Now that we're done thinking for the day, can we make it 3 in a row? Can we? I don't know. Fuck, he looks so cool. And he's in Greninja tier, too. Which is like 2 ranks above. Like 3 ranks is probably like 3 or 4 ranks above me. Yo, play Zam. You mean of the Alaka variety? I could. I don't know if I have all the cards for it, but I can look at it later. I like the start, though. Double Lily is good news. Ogerpon, great news as well. There's stuff here. There's just stuff. That's a lot of Gengar memorabilia, though. I can't lie. I mean, Gengar on the card sleeves, Gengar on the shirt, Gengar on the hat. It's a little much. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be the same as someone having Snorlax and all their clothes. It's just a little bit weird. Do I like the Bulba early? I do. I like the Pokepad early. I like Teal Dancing. I just like this turn. There's a lot I can do early that's a good setup. And now I just get to have all the swords in my hand, so to speak. Actually, I should have got Chikorita, because I'm going to have the Lily next turn. Whatever. Maybe I'll top deck the Giant Tree. You never know. You love it, I promise. It's tough Sahur. Can't argue with that. Shit. Well, if it's tough Sahur, I guess I gotta try it out. Like, have another fave. Angry Clam. I was gonna ask you what your favorite Pokemon is, but I think I've done it already. And I think I remember is the crazy thing. Actually, no, I don't. I don't remember. You got a Teal Dance here. You have to. And then you get Meowth, which is pretty fucking beast. Get another Lillian. And I think you just use one of them. How much does this do? 150? Almost enough to do like a fuck ton of damage, but not so. Alter Cell will be down too. I'm just throwing everybody down. It's a party up in here. And I'm hitting for 150. And it looks like he's bricking hard. Nobody's having Meowth in the active with an energy and a Mochi on him just for like kicks. So we'll see if he can dig himself out of it, or if I just have enough momentum that maybe I can run away with it. It's a big maybe. But I'm a man of many maybes. Drop progress pics in the Discord. Oh, of the Professor Oak. Laboratory. My laboratory! You got it stenciled out, brother. Who am I to roast progress? Damn that. He's got the imp. This can't be what he had in mind going into today. I'm lilying again. You just have to. And a bug catching set. Actually, 2 bug catching sets. 2 bug catching sets. And a full Meganium is unleashed. Onto the populace. Oh, and a Venusaur's unleashed onto the populace too. Dude, the populace doesn't know what's about to hit it. I'm going to throw this on Meganium now in case this Ogerpon up top dies. But I think what I do, just to be a little proactive, I'm going to move this energy off the bench Ogerpon onto Meganium, who's loving the attention. And that's chill. That's all I need to do. And then I blast Impidimp like he's Team Rocket. And he's flying off into the sunset. And then there's like a little ping. And he falls like all the way into the background of the image into like the sun. What's his prize card? Oh, an energy. I love energy. Ooh, I love Krabby Patties. Have you tried Empoleon with Steven's Metagross? I've been meaning to try Empoleon. I have. I have been meaning to try Empoleon. Because I like Empoleon as a starter. As a man, I fuck with Empoleon. Brother to brother, you know what I mean? You're a pretty cool dude. Thank you. Nobody's ever said that about me in here. Usually they say, you suck, get a hobby. Something along those lines. Let's start dancing. Let's bust it down absurd style. Let's bust it down absurd style again. Oh. God, this deck is fun as fuck. I'm bossing this imp out. I don't know what Impidimp does. I don't know what it evolves into, but it's probably threatening. At least more threatening than the Meowth in the corner, in the cuck chair. So I'm just going to hit it and kill it. And that should be okay. And that should be like, you know, that should be the world we want to live in. It just should be. Also, hi, everyone. Ace in face. I don't know why I said that like an anime pro, like Deku from My Hero. Ace in face. Hello. What's up, man? As to the what does Empoleon even do question, I couldn't tell you. I know that he's cool and he's from Gen 4 and I like Gen 4, but other than that, I don't. Clueless in that regard. Anyway. Let's get cooking, huh? And by cooking, I mean we're moving some energy. Just 1 onto Meganium. Just to get him prepped a little bit. Just to get him ready. Actually, I'm going to move 2 on him. Just so he's prepared for whatever this Impodim conjures. Throw Shuckle in too. It'd be fun to have Shuckle up. But at the moment, you just execute Meowth. You just draw and corner Meowth in the town square. And that puts us very close to match point. Not at match point. Don't get it twisted. But very close to match. I've been running the game so far because of a good start. And I'm hoping to continue the momentum all the way to the finish line. That rare candy's ugly, though. Especially if he has a boss's orders to get Meganium and snipe it. That's a scary prospect, too. He could sort of flip the entire game around if he does that, but I don't want to think about it. I want to think about happier thoughts. Like maybe what I'm having for dinner. What does this do? 30 to your opponent's bench. Okay, that's totally fine. He's having Custard's last stand. It is what it is. Yeah, I was going to say I should just flatten him here. Start to finish, wire-to-wire beatdown. I mean, that's a good game. It's a good game to end it on here now. I mean, I think that's a rank up too, by the way. Get me to Snom. And we're so close to Pokeball. Oh, wait, how close are we to Pokeball, actually? I'm like right there. Oh, I'm like right there. I think that's it for today. From the TCG standpoint. I do want to play some Mario Kart. And I think I'm going to do that. But first, I'm going to gamble. On the Battle Pass. On the Fortnite Battle Pass. Wow, that sucked. Never gamble. You always lose. Unless it's Blackjack. Blackjack's kind of fun. But the rest of the gambling, not the biggest fan. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to switch games for a wee bit. Maybe get some Mario Kart going. And for those interested, appreciate you sticking around. For those not, totally get it. Sticking around, I like Mario Kart. Brother, you're not going to like watching me play Mario. This is not a pretty sight. All right. Let me BRB for a sec. I've played probably, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, probably like 4 hours of Mario, 5 hours of Mario Kart, 10 hours. Probably 10 hours of Mario Kart World. If we're being honest, I hope you win. I'd maybe keep your expectations a little lower, right? Just a little lower. Like maybe the water's at a boil, maybe put it in a simmer. Let's get this fucking dumbass TCG Live out. Actually, I've been really liking TCG Live. Didn't expect you to. Well, now I'm like hurt, actually, now that you agreed with me. You were supposed to be like, no, you're so good. No. But now that you agree with me, I'm like, fuck, well. Tomodachi Life, living the dream. That'll be fun when it's out, but it's not out yet. Let's get Mario Kart in. Well, I didn't say I expected to lose either. Make up your mind, man. What do you expect? Tell me if the volume's okay. I've never played this game on stream. Seems a little quiet. I'm gonna bump it. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. And then I'm gonna change furthermore. Let's change the stream deets. I think I can do that. Let's try it. Dude, let's just fucking try it. You play Mario Kart 2? I do now. Starting today. Starting today. Stream settings. There we go. Let's edit that thing. Particularly, I want to change this thumbnail. Like and follow for more. Shit, where do I put my thumbnails again? What folder? What folder do I put them? Boing, boing, boing. Let's see. Probably this one. There you go. There you go. Why is the game Tomodachi Life? Dude, the game was set to Tomodachi Life the whole time. Oh, shot. Damn. No wonder there was a little bit lower than usual view-wise. It's been the fucking wrong game category, man. Oh, well. Best you can do is fix it in the present, huh? Classic blunder. Don't say classic blunder. Like, that's frequent. When was the last time I even blundered, okay? Not counting the last 45 minutes. Wait, hold on. Not multiplayer. Let's get online with it, bro. I might have to move the webcam at some point. I don't know where I'd move it yet. I might shrink it a smidge, actually. Let's shrink it just a little. Just a wee. Okay, that's the wrong thing. Just shove it up here, maybe. Probably this morning. How do you think I blundered this morning? All right, look. Oh, dude, the piano is so moist. This dude looks like he just drowns himself in Crisco before he wakes up and then just starts shaking. He just gyrates. Okay, look. The Bulldozer? Like from King of the Hill? I gotta fucking run that. Coach called for the Bulldozer. All right, listen, people of Earth. I have never played this Kart. I haven't played this game in months. But today I'm going to try and do something, and it's win an online match. And I'm not going to fucking stop until I do. You can promise. You can pencil that in as a, hey, it's Max Promise, and whenever I ever lied to you guys, I'm going to Dandelion Depths. Aesthetically, I like it. The time with the FNAF stream? Well, that was one time, right? Like, one time isn't a habit. It's just like a taste. You know what I mean? Way different. Name like a second time, and then I'm on board. You guys like that? Like moving the goalpost sort of thing? Amazon opening stream. Okay, so there's 2 times. But like rule of threes, you need a third if you're going to crit it. You know what I'm saying? Wait, Luigi got a backwards hat on? Holy shit. The Final Fantasy 14 screen. Okay, so it was 3 times. All right. Okay. That dude's named Hubert, by the way. Can we all like look at the fact that he's named Hubert and not the fact that I lie about everything all the time? Dude, I have a good feeling about this map. I really do. And maybe I'm just like making that up. Hold on. I miscalculated. I horribly miscalculated how that grass patch was going to work out. But I think it's chill, man. Dude, I forgot how much shit you have to look at when you play this game. As a guy who's a predominantly turn-based Andy, it's like concerning. I'm having like a psychedelic breakdown every 2 seconds. Middle of the pack, not where you want to be. I'll say it. Hit by a fucking Koopa who really should look where he's going a little bit more. That was clearly I had the right of way. Not where you want to be either. Dude, fuck a blue shell. Can I just say that? Wait, that got like 3 people? Actually, maybe the blue shell has been goated the whole time and I just was not in game. Wait, his name is Kent Daddy? I gotta beat that dude. He fucking boomerang me. Mods, hang that guy. Draw and quarter that guy in the town square, mods. Got fucking boomeranged in 15th place. I'll just fucking jump off something really tall, really fast. Anabaz, appreciate it. Wadi, I'm glad we have somebody who's willing to get his hands dirty like you in the mod team. Okay. I'm glad we have a guy who's willing to... Also draw and quarter the guy who threw that red shell at me, by the way. Hold on. Hold on. It's not unwinnable. The gold shroom, it's never unwinnable when you got gold. Wait. Can we fucking kidding? Was that 2nd place? That was 2nd place. It's not enough, man. The disease of more takes me over. It's a big elo boost, though. It's a huge elo. Listen, man, I'm climbing up the ranks. I think a little bit faster than most people would expect. Dude, on the topic of climbing, can I ask, did you guys ever have to take that test? Like the fitness test in elementary school where they made you hang on the monkey bars for as long as you could? And the gym teacher separates the wheat from the chaff. Did that ever happen for you guys? Or is that like a just my high school or elementary school thing? Sounds familiar? Dude, I also, in my gym class in high school, or no, it was middle school. My gym class in middle school, the fucking gym teacher rigged the MF pull-up test against me, and it made me so mad. Like, how petty do you have to be to rig the pull-up test against the fucking, like, kid you don't like? The dude sets up the pull-up bar. He throws me on it. I bang out like 3 of them, and he's like, wait, hold on. That's the wrong pull. We have to adjust the pull-up bar. And then he puts a new one up, and I'm like fucking floundering like a dead fish. And then everyone laughs, including him, actually. Grip strength segregation shit ain't right, bro. I think we should judge people on the merits, not their grip strength. Like and follow for more. Dude, it's just Nabbit, by the way. It's just Nabbit's in there. You know what? Say what you will about the piano, but you gotta say that he is always having a good time. The piano's always fucking jamming out to some shit that doesn't exist. And I do think you have to give him his flowers. Holy turn. Wait, y'all see the break drift? Y'all beat the fucking break drift? I don't even know if that's a thing in this game, but it felt impactful, so I'm going with it. They're gonna put me on the Red Bull documentary. I just smoked Hubert, by the way. Hubert absolutely got rocked. As if his day couldn't get any worse. First he's named Hubert. Was that Hubert through the fucking red shell? Was that Hubert? Alright, I've made Hubert, I'm deciding, I've made Hubert my Dinkelbergian op this lobby until he leaves. I feel like everybody needs a Dinkelbergian op in their lobby just to fuel the spite. You drive a little better when you have a guy you hate on the other team. You need an opponent to bring the best out of you, and Hubert's mine. For no reason other than, honestly, because his name is Hubert. And there's no shade to any Huberts out there. I'm sure there's many of them. Hold on, blue shell? Wait, might be the most impactful blue shell of a generation. Holy bailout. Oh my fucking god. Okay, this ain't the race. Listen, I thought this was going to be the race for a second. Starting off hot, not the race. And that's okay. Not every race is your race, man, and not every track's your track. And this one just ain't. And that's my cross. He done banana. Done banana the ramp, too. Dude, it's just fucking hell on earth. When you're in 13th place in Mario Kart, I think it's a circle of hell they save, like, for just the most evil of it. Like, Jeffrey Epstein is probably in 13th in Mario Kart in hell for his entire life. Okay, I thought that was a cut. Turns out it's not a cut. And today we learned something. How much elo do I lose off 17th, can I ask? What about 15th? That's like kind of a chiller 15th. That's like kind of a chiller 15th, ain't it? $25? That's how bad my elo is that you get 15th and you're still up. You're at 15th, that's house money. I'm starting to regain my touch, though. Was a master of all the stretching gym class tests. What was a stretching gym class test? I can't think of a single one off the dome, bro. Like sit and reach. Okay, okay. No, I do know that one. Master of all. Is it just because you're like held together with duct tape and glue? I go Starview Peak here. I mean, Starview Peak is just fire. That's just a cinema map, bro. Yeppers. Listen, at least you're playing to your strengths, dog. Listen, if you're gonna have like the most insane cooked joints of all time, you might as well use them to get like a high score on the fitness test. On the fitness Grand Pacer test, which I actually kind of was pretty good at. Like burst movement, dude, like the fitness Grand Pacer test, no problem. Lock me in for that. Like lock me in for upper middle of the pack for that. The mile, on the other hand, where endurance is the factor, you can lock me in for last place. You can lock me in for like 10-minute mile every time. Dude, I didn't check if Hubert was still in the lobby, but if I see him, we're gonna have problems. It's on site if I see Hubert. I don't care what items I got. I'm pulling out a Glock from the double item box, and it's gonna be a it's gonna be on site, bro. We had to run 2.5 miles. That is cap. That's gotta be cap. That's gotta be cap. There's no way you're running 2.5 miles and then going to algebra. That's just not true. I'm not joking. I'm not saying you're joking. I just think you're exaggerating. 2.5 miles and then you go to biology? Are you fucking kidding me? No, bro. No way, bro. I gotta switch to get knocked out round one. That's just not me. Oh, maybe I run some knockouts after this, actually. Now that I forgot knockout was a game mode, but I kind of fuck with that. 2.5 miles and went to French class. Fucking crazy to me. Dude, when we had to run the mile in high school, and it was just 1 mile, not 2.5, because we were normal children, right? And not, like, going through whatever Captain America Winter Soldier-ass regimen they put you through. But, like, that thing, news got around, bro. That shit was, like, you know the picture of the soldiers with the newspaper, and it says Hitler dead on it? That was, like, people were huddling around, and it said, like, the mile is in gym class later on that. People were talking about it like they were about to be in the trenches with mustard gas. And I was kind of right there with them, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not running that shit. Yo, been enjoying the vids lately. Finally caught a stream. Brother, welcome. You got a schedule or something? I really should make one. The reason I haven't made one is because my work schedule is very sporadic with, like, my real job, where they kind of just schedule me on a whim. But I do need to make one because I think it would be good for the force. I gotta make like a 2-day-a-weeker. This dude, I guarantee you that was Hubert who just fucking clocked my ass. Maybe I'll throw one up. I'll whip one together later today, to be honest with you. There's Hubert, that motherfucker. I can't believe he's still in the lobby, actually. I don't even pass him. No, I don't even fucking. Saturday work's been busy for me. Grind don't stop. It sure don't. As much as you wish it would. Hold on, I gotta close my door. My dog's going ape shit. "21st. Actually hit yourself with a giant cartoon hammer and have your teeth turn into piano keys." Anyway. Let's do a knockout. Let's do like a couple knockouts. I'm just feeling it. I'm in a knockout sort of mood. I don't know what card I want to use. I'm thinking about it. Cataquack main over here. It's just not me. If you're a Cataquack main, no more power to you. Me personally, I just the piano through and through. You gotta ride the cloud. This dude looked like he'd been rained on. This dude looked like he'd been rained on with leftover oil and grease from a McDonald's basket. All right, I'll ride the fucking cloud. We also had this jump test. Go on. I feel like most schools have a jump test. Go on, the Angry Clan. Regale us. See how I can jump and slap a flag? I actually don't think we had this one. I actually don't think we did. We come back to class. Well, after the sperm wars in the locker room? Yeah, that was... Well, that's different, bro. It's not a test. That's just like a hobby. You know what I'm saying? That's not a... A test is like mandatory. The sperm wars were just like you and the boys having a good time. It was a social test. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. I think you could also say maybe a willpower test too. Like how far... How much can you hold till you shoot that thing? Hold on, I have to look at the screen. I'm in 17th. I'm going to get knocked out if I don't look at the screen here. I'm not trying to deal with that. That's a fucking giant crab, by the way. Oh my god. I'm just going to kill myself, bro. I'm just literally right after this. I'm losing to Isaac and Daddy. And that's two people I think we can all agree the world will be better without. Especially Isaac. Is Shill, you're just bagging. So true. Just waiting for a good item to roll in. We got a double right here. Give me something, bro. I can't even see because of my webcam. Holy shit. Listen, we can't all be winners. Well, who are you referencing? Probably not me. Are you referencing yourself? I was a flop at push-ups. How many push-ups could you do now, the Angry Clan? If, like, gun to your head? If, like, a masked assailant came into your house and was like, hey, I need you to do 2 of these for me. Could you hang or nah? Two, maybe 3. That's not terrible. There's a lot of people that, like, probably couldn't. Hold up, we actually live. Which I didn't expect coming into this. Is your upper body strength to this day? Girl, you gotta hit something other than leg day for once in your life, bro. You just have to. I have a friend named Isaac. Could you tell him to log off Mario Kart and maybe head on to a different game? Just so he can give me better odds of succeeding here. It's a team effort. I mean, look at him, bro. He's on Macau. He's his 17th. He's like 8th place. If his Ethernet explodes, if a rat gnaws through the cable, like, we're all eating. The whole lobby should be on board with that. Bro, I do not like where I'm at here. I don't even see an item block neither in sight. Just a Pianta living in the moment. No phones. I gotta change the webcam, bro. I can't see any of my items. I didn't even realize they were like that until, like, just now. Hold on, wait. This could be a huge gold at the best time ever, by the way. Oh, you bet. Actual buzzer beater, by the way. Actual buzzer beater rally when it mattered most. Hold on, I have a giant bag of chips. And we got a bullet, too. Huge. Oh, my God. That bullet's feeding families, dog. And I got a gold lying around. This is the best day of my life. Your card is so slow, man. Yeah, I went through, picked it out. Yeah, I wonder why that could be. I do think, in fairness, the Pianta's also a little bit hefty. And that does matter from just a dynamics perspective. Oh. Hold on, he's getting blue shelled. There's a world where this isn't that big of a deal. I just don't like how quickly I'm skating down. And he took my fucking items too, by the way. Evil creature on the other team. Oh, I don't think I lock it in, bro. Okay, whatever. Fuck this game. Hold on, let me move my webcam down a little bit now that we have time. I'm gonna do one more of these. And then maybe I'll do a longer Mario Kart stream now that we're like, I'm ironing out the kinks. At the back half of TCG. If you had a broken leg, you still weren't excused from gym. Just diabolical work. Hi. Peace on. What's up, dude? Can I ask you a personal question, Pete? You don't have to answer. Do you think I've got it in me to win one knockout? Do you think I have it in me? I need you to be honest. Well, you don't have to. Actually, if you're lying and you're being nice about it, I'll let it slide. I think there's some Some good intentions there that I can get down with. The microphone emoji? Come on, Angry Clown. If you lock in maybe, say less. Actually say less. Susan? There's 2 people named Susan in the lobby, dude. I'm racing against 2 people who probably have at least 3 kids. So I think there's a reasonable shot that I at least make it decently far, kind of. Okay, maybe. Dude, maybe. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hold on. Let me think for a second. And by think, I mean focus up. You definitely can. Have you ever considered saying a nice thing in the chat? You don't have to. I'm just like, have you ever considered it? And maybe thought it over, mulled it over in your head, and you were like, maybe this is a good call? Oh my god. I just got fucking carpet bombed, dude. Guarantee you Susan's targeting me about something. I'll give you the Hey It's Max Live guarantee Susan's stream sniping. Like, she's got her newborn in one hand, the Switch Joy-Con in the other, and she's got the stream up on a monitor, I'm telling you. Just for griefing purposes. Not even because people watch it, but because of griefing purposes. That dude's name... Dude, it's like Attack of the Parents. 2 Susans and a dad? Holy shit. Dude, everybody's fresh off the 9 to 5 in this lobby. That's crazy. Hold on, I think I have enough streams to recover. Fuck this shit. Actually, come on. Are we serious? Are we actually serious with that? Hold on. I can still log in. 1 item's all it takes to reverse the fortunes. Rip. Don't hold the funeral yet, dog. I mean, you can. But, like, I'm going to rise out the grave. Oh, my fucking God. This is not the avenue for the giant cloud. Oh, shit. No way, bro. That's rough. Okay, I'm just saying I think it's the cloud. Just hit every wall. I swear to God it's the cloud. It's not me, I swear. On everything I love, it's the cloud that's the problem. I'm not the it's the cloud. I'm going on the Dolphin Dasher. We're bringing Mario Kart Wii into the function. Yeah, and the lag. The Angry Clam, now you're talking. This is why they gotta get you on League, the Angry Clam. I think you would have some great trash talk. I think the Angry Clam raging in a video game would be an incredible spectacle. It's the chemicals in the water. I couldn't agree more. I think if I grew up drinking less fluoride, I'd be a little bit better at Mario Kart. Is that a reasonable take? We're at the Cherry Rally. Insane cup name, by the way. When did cherries become a Mario thing? We're just throwing every fruit in. I hate squirrels, girl. That's like the character, and not like I hate squirrels, comma, right? Like that's like Monica, and it's the penguin. Wait, W Fabs. Do you think they make Toad-sized hats? Like, I'm looking at Toad on the screen right now. I'm looking at the hats. Those are all human-sized hats. Do you think there's a place somewhere in the Mario verse that makes like hats for them that fit. You know, like, does that exist? Oh wait, we got shrooms for the cut? Say less. Say less, bro. Oh my god, fuck whoever that is. Eyes on the road, buddy. Richard? Dude, can I tell you the best part about like online Nintendo games? All the usernames are just a guy or girl or they them's first name. Like every username is just a first name. Except for GOAT is fake. But like the fact that almost every username is Greg and you get a GOAT is fake in there somewhere makes the GOAT is fake stand out more and it makes it a little funnier. Like you got Isaac, you have Greg, you have Susan, and then you have like Super Mecha Hitler who got through the censor somehow. And it's just a funny group. You know what I mean? It's just a funny duality. Hold on, I'm getting nuked out of orbit with items here. I'm getting shocked and I'm getting bullied, and I don't know if I qual because of it. I'm not certain. But I need a good item box. I have 1 coin, no crypto. Okay, gold might be what I need to bring this shit back. Oh, another gold might be what I need to seal the deal. Just for a little longer, man. Oh my gosh. It's just fucking nightmarish in this pack. Chained to like 4 golds in a row, by the way. Chained to like 4 golds in a row just to hang in there. Soup Air Mega Hit Her. Something like that. Like, you know, they get creative with the censors. Squirrel Girl's superpower is that she solos the verse off screen. Do you guys think that the Pianta solos the verse off screen? Or you think he rolls the watermelon to the blender like he's fucking Goku? Oh my god, that giant fish almost knocked my shit. Hold up, I'm locked in second, by the way. This is another heat. I don't want to speak too soon, but this could be the one. Get the fuck off my court, Richard. I'm sorry. Don't count your chickens. How about a little good faith, man? Don't count your chickens. How about... Hold on, I got an OBS thingy. One of these hits Monica, surely. Oh! Snipe! Wait. You're not supposed to... Don't red shell me right before the fucking finish, man! Hold on, maybe the giant ghost flounders. Wait. No! Wait, holy shit. How did I make it through that? How did I make it through that? I don't even know. On my screen, that looked like an L&a-half. Looked like I was building a house of bricks. But I'm far back enough to where maybe I can chain enough golds. Then an 8th or better's in the cards. If I can chain enough power items. Oh man, that's kind of a fat sequence, no? Okay, that shock not pleasant, but still. Top 3, I can live with that. It's a suitable position. We got reds coming out too. Fuck that. Monica's back. Where's Monica even on the board, dog? I don't see Monica anywhere near here. You wish Monica... Oh, wait, he just took all my fucking defensive items, which is not chill. Give me that crown back. Give me my lick back, please. Okay, well, was nice while it lasted. 4th or better? Hold on, I gotta lock in. This could be the cup, dog, and I'm not kidding. Richard. Stop name dropping Richard like that. How the fuck is Richard in first place? I guarantee you Richard has 2 or 3 children. Oh my god. Actually fuck Richard. I'm assuming that was his green shell. I don't know that. No, I ain't getting beaten by Richard and Monica. There's no world where I'm getting beaten by like Richard and Monica. It's just not. Oh, get the fuck away from me. Thank you. Mason the bot. You know what? I can at least respect the guy with a gamer tag. Oh, good heavens. Oh, good heavens. Wait, hold up. She missed the giant sack. And a triple shrooms in the building as well. Oh, I hate that. It's going to come down to this item box for me, man. Oh, maybe it won't even. Hold on, hold on. I need some huge shit. Just to see through the afternoon. To live through the day. Oh my god. Fucking squeak that shit out. Alright, alright, alright. Wait, this could actually be it, bro. I'm not kidding. We got a defensive item. We're in first place. Lock the fuck in, brother. What do you think I've been doing? You think I've been lax today? You think I get to first place? No, I pulled myself up on my bootstraps. No nepotism involved. They said it couldn't be done. They said it was Richard that was gonna win. They said it was Monica. Well, listen, buddy. Max is at the top. Dude, Richard and Monica got 2nd and 3rd is crazy. What an insane podium. That is the most insane podium. That is the most insane podium of all time. Yeah, that's me. Cherry Cup champion. Now, look. I'm just going to say this openly. If anybody named Richard joins the stream, we're just banning him, okay? We're just banning him. If we find Richard sneaking his way in here through the back doors... That's a ban. All right, well, I got to keep playing. You can't end on a win, which is funny because you also can't end on a loss. It's like a weird duality that sort of tugs at itself, but that's where we're at. Benito has joined. Dude, Mussolini's in the fucking... No way. Y'all. If I lose a cup to Benito Mussolini... and justice does not prevail, you have my express permission to unsubscribe. And he's playing the crab. We're fucked. Dude, this is the guy that was like... he was like hung on the logo of an old McDonald's after he died, you know what I mean? Or no, the building he was hung on got turned into a McDonald's, excuse me. Speaking of McDonald's, this Burger Toad. Wait, is that Monica again? Dude, Monica is a specter that chases me through. Listen, man, I'm not letting her get her lick back. Monica's on a revenge tour, and I'm not letting it slide. I'm pretty sure there's just a guy named Dad in this lobby, too. So, like, somebody actually finished tucking their kids into bed. Like, no joke. Did y'all's parents, can I ask a genuine question? Did you guys' parents ever play video games? Or were they just sort of, not the crowd? Dude took my mushroom. Hope he gets hit with a giant bomb. That was a good cut. My whole family plays games. That's kind of dope, actually. My dad played games for a bit, but he's kind of not into that anymore. Including my grandma is crazy. Dude, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. I have a theory, right? So you know how old people are generally pretty bitter and angry on average, despite having like a lot of money and economic opportunity compared to most generations on Earth? My theory is the reason that they're so angry and bitter all the time is because they don't have any fulfilling hobbies or anything to keep the mind sharp. I think they just need to play video games. Is that crazy? Like, I look at my grandma and grandpa. They're like 86 years old. There's some longevity in the genes. And they're just sort of chilling on their couch, like watching Netflix all day and rotting. And I'm like, dog, Pops, hop on Skyrim. You're going to play a Nord, and you're just going to beat the shit out of a guy with a hammer, and you're going to have a great time. Grandma, hop on Fortnite. Learn how to build, and suddenly, like, all of your neurological functions come back. Does that make sense? That's autismo. There's no way I'm beating... Listen, this cup's a lost cause. I'm not beating an autistic person in Mario Kart. I just wanted to be clear. That's just not in the cards. Beating an autistic person in Mario Kart is like beating Usain Bolt at a track and field event. It's not going to happen. Both my parents play games pretty regularly. What do your parents like play? They play stuff from their day, or do they evolve with the times and get hip and with it? My dad reads comics. You know what's crazy is your dad probably read comics. Hold on, I got a low disk space warning on my computer. Ignore that. It's fucking huge, by the way. It's like a huge green banner, but I can't get rid of it. I actually can't get rid of it, bro. I have to play through this. This cup is so close, I need to play it out. Okay, never mind. I mean, I just got flattened by 3 guys. And sometimes that's the game. I might do a couple more of these. I'm kind of having a good time. I just like Mario Kart, man. I always forget that I like it until I play it, and then I'm like, I actually kind of like that. My mom's addicted to solitaire. What was this Stephen A. Smith over here? Fucking... Your parents, Stephen A. Smith, and like Stephanie A. Smith or something? Why doesn't he doesn't read normal comics? What do you mean? Like, what is he reading? What do you mean, not normal comics? He reads like The Phantom. I don't even know what that is, so I guess you got BB. Okay, Pops. Dude, what am I going to have for dinner tonight? I'm thinking about it right now, and I'm not sure I have the answer. I better not see Monica's ass in this lobby, by the way. It's on site. No, it's like, dude, there's a diva in the lobby? Yo, the Angry Clam, bro. That's like your people. Shh, it's me. I know it's not you, bro. I know the only game you're playing is Minecraft. Like, come on. Come on. Let's not kid ourselves. This is an ugly cup for me, though. It's been an ugly track, but there's ample time to turn it around. Especially when you pop a gold like that. Hold on, I think I have enough gas for this cut. Oh yeah, like barely. And it was $4 a gallon, but we got there. Oh, good heavens, dog. That's how I drive in real life, by the way. I just want it to be clear. Like, I'm driving off map in real life all the time. And that's not a joke. W brake drift. Oh my gosh. Surely I clear. Okay, we get there. Oh my god, what is that behind you? Clefairy. Clefairy. That's what it'll sound like if I see stuff. Okay, so that was just like a warning shot. Have you considered putting the fine print, like, the bottom half of the message? Have you considered not making that a two-parter? Like, it's a little bit of a cliffhanger when you read the first part. And then not the second. You're waiting for the second? I don't know, it's just me. Dude, that Monty Mole just skidded off the map in the most pathetic fashion I think I've ever seen. And now he's ahead of me, man. This is who I'm losing to? Imagine there was a girl behind him. Keep dreaming, pal. But it shouldn't be that hard to imagine, though, can it? I couldn't imagine. Is that really that hard to imagine? Personally, I don't think it's that. Like, it shouldn't be that big of a mental exercise. Shouldn't be that big of a mental extra fries, minion meme. I'm in a good spot, though. Can I just say? I'm positioned like a fucking champ. Ignore that bomb. That was an odd bomb, and I apologize that you had to see that. That's the cleanup. He's batting fourth. But he's on baby days, so we know that ain't true. He'd be playing K. Rool if he was batting fourth. Or maybe Petey the Piranha, or maybe Funky Kong. Hold on, you green shell that. Next time I'm due. Next green shell hits for sure. Ooh, chocolate bar. That's why I imagine the piano at this sound, so he's taking a bite of that thing. Faktua. Ooh, yeah, chocolate bar. I think that's part of why he's so shiny, is he has like the fat guy sweats where he gets like all, he's eating food and he's like working it up. Hold on, the Mushroom Factory call. They want their underage labor back. Double chocolate chunk cookie. I could fuck up a Costco food court. I've never been to one, though. So I'm kind of a poser. Wait, do I get knocked here? I might. The fucking mole about to knock me in a sec here. Wait, no, we're good. We have a little more time to figure this out. That could have been wildly unfortunate. Oh, we back. We're up. Eighth or better, I think it's a doable doable goal. Okay, maybe not when they just sniping me with the boomerangs. I'm bad, guys. What I miss? 45-year-old women in the grocery store when they see the free sample. I'm so bad, guys. What did I miss? Brother, you didn't miss. Well, you did win a spicy Dubski. You losing a lot? That's not even true. I fucking won one of these. And you're just lying to cover it up, and you can scroll back in the tapes. And you can scroll back in the tapes, okay? The angry slander is not always accurate. It's not always based in truth or reality. I kind of want to land ASAP here. Mostly because I want to take some on-the-ground cuts and then a bullet. And maybe that's enough to push me over. Okay, not when I get red shelled. Fuck Jeff. All my homies hate Jeff. This specific Jeff. The rest of them, I'm sure they're fine. But that Jeff that just shelled me. Hate that guy. Wait, this bullet's massive. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh. That's all skill, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. It's like a good funeral. Like, carve that into a tombstone, like a last words, all skill, by the way. That's not bad. I'm gonna write that down for future reference. What I need to worry about, though, in the present is not this fucking mole, bro. Took my fucking double box. Wait, it could be a generational bullet. Can I luck into another potential finish? It's not out of the realm. No. That sucks. That was like inches, dog. Fuck. That's right. That's unfortunate. But you know what? I beat a guy like that, so all's fair. I think I'm going to bounce for the day. I think I'm going to do another... I think I'm going to do an only Mario Kart stream at some point, though. I don't know when. I don't know when. But at some point. Anyways, I'm going to bounce. I'll be back live at some point. I'm going to try and get a stream schedule going, I think. You're bouncing. Not to be confused with bouncing on it, but I am leaving. So, I'll see y'all at some point, probably a couple days or so. I don't actually know the exact, but sometime. Anyways, peace out. Bye-bye. See you around.